Okay, so second movement we've got is a back squat. Back squat, main strength movement for the lower body. With the athlete, they should be efficient in the overhead squat and front squat before we even think about back squatting them heavy, okay? Obviously you can learn the skill and you can practice the movement. We only start, in my opinion, okay, with the athletes that I've worked with, we only start loading the back squat once they're able to front squat efficiently. They should be able to overhead squat, not massively, not be able to lift loads and loads of weight in the overhead squat, but be efficient in the movement, but have a decent front squat with load, okay? Once the athlete has got to that stage, then we can start progressing, start loading up that back squat. So, first thing we're looking for, Tim's going to take his grip on the bar. Relatively narrow, okay, so just outside the shoulders. We don't want him too wide on the bar, okay? If he's got shoulder issues, then maybe we can go a little bit wider, but we want a relatively narrow grip, just outside shoulder width, or just outside the smooth part of the bar. He comes underneath the bar, and he racks the bar off onto his traps, okay? The meaty part of his shoulder, just above the shoulder blade, okay? We don't want it high up on the neck, okay? We don't want it in a low bar sitting, okay? We want that Olympic style back squat. So it sets up in that high bar position. The reason he has that narrow grip because it squeezes his shoulder blades together, contracting his traps, giving that bar a nice shelf to sit on. It also helps him extend through the chest. So it keeps his chest up. We don't want him to lean forward in the squat. We want him to keep nice and upright. So that's why we bring the grip in slightly, okay? Elbows are relatively tucked under, okay? They're fine behind the bar, but I just don't want them flared up like this because that's going to push the bar up onto the neck and push him forward. Okay, so we want them just to stay just behind the bar, okay, nice and tucked underneath. From that position, he's going to adjust his feet into a squat stance position. So what we're looking for, okay, shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out. From there, Tim's going to initiate that descent by breaking at the hips and then the knee, focusing on keeping this chest extended. From there, he descends into the squat, hits the depth, and stands. Now, Tim's extremely mobile, which is great for me as a coach, but if boys aren't mobile, okay, and struggle with depth and shape, then obviously we've got an issue with the hips and the ankles. But Tim's quite mobile, so he's able to get good depth whilst maintaining good position. Just again for me, off we go. Hold that. So as we can see, Tim keeps a nice extended position through his chest and his back. His hips, okay, are lower than his knees, but he keeps good position here as well, okay. Knees are out, okay. Heels are down, okay, and his weight is through the whole of the foot. His heel's not coming off the floor, the outside of his foot is coming off the floor. His knees stay out, hips are open, weight is dispersed around the whole of the foot. Keeps a nice upright position. Stand. Good. And just do 2 more lifts for me. Here we go. Drive. Good. And again, nice and tight. Head. Good. One more. Stay tight. Drive. Good. Lovely. Cool. And that's our back squat.